Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you are all healthy and well and staying that way. I'm very excited about today's video as my bra strap falls. Yeah, okay. Because I'm actually doing a look. I haven't sat down and done a look in quite a while. I had planned on it, but they are very tedious and they take a lot of setup, and so sometimes, you know, I don't have the energy to do it. And also, since my accident a couple of weeks ago, I haven't been able to sit down in my filming space on the floor for very long. So I'm going to try it today and hope that it goes well. I do have some of this because, you know, I had to finish a bottle. You know, you can't let a bottle sit there 3/4 empty and not go through it. This is that, is it called Vino? No, Vino means wine. So I don't remember the name of it, but it's apple flavored stuff, and boy, is it good. Besides, it's my cat mama glass. What else am I going to drink out of it? So what I'm talking about, I'm going to be going through many of my holiday releases that I purchased. I do want to do looks with them early enough so that if you are interested in picking them up, you can get a good idea of whether or not you like it. And I am wearing a very special set of jewelry. I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, but it is purple. They are kittens, kitten earrings and a kitten necklace. I'm going to zoom in editing so that you can see it, and then I'm going to do this so you can get a look at them. I have a very similar set from another one of you amazingly wonderful people, and this one's a little different because it's a cat. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love it. It's my favorite color and I will wear it lovingly. Anyway, let's get into this. This is available at Macy's. It came very squished. The box that I received from Macy's was absolutely destroyed and ripped open, as a matter of fact, the larger box, and some of the pieces of my other items were missing, so I had to contact them about that. But everything in here was in good shape, so I had to open it and look at it. This is originally $75 with any Estee Lauder purchase. It didn't matter what it was, so I bought a primer, an eyeliner, eyelash. Yeah, that's it. And I haven't even had that much of that. An eyelash primer. Now, originally it said with a $45 purchase. I didn't have to make a $45 purchase to get it. And right now, as of today, it is on sale for $60 with any purchase, not a minimum. They are saying that it has a $455 value. I don't know if the value is that high, but it is definitely worth way more than $75 if you know how expensive Estee Lauder products are. It is almost a full face of products, and whatever I don't have, I'm going to supplement off camera. That is why I already have my foundation and concealer done already. It comes in a beautiful red velvet case with a little bow. I can take this off now so I can show you the bow. Isn't that cute? I wouldn't say it is the most high quality bag, but it is lovely and it's pretty for the holidays. It does have the classic ribbed aesthetic of Estee Lauder as the pulls. It has 2 zipper pulls. They're giving you a pamphlet that says Gift Wonderland, and I believe, are they telling you the products or just giving you some looks? Yes, they are telling you how to achieve those 2 looks. I'm going to do my own thing because, well, I am. Once you open it up, obviously after this video I'm going to be taking the plastic insert out. This is a very nice sized bag so that you can fit even a larger palette in here if, you know, you're doing something like traveling. Yeah, okay. So let's go over the products that are in here. I'm going to put the retail price of all of these products on the screen so I don't have to look them up at the moment. But this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I have looked at the ingredients. It does not have denatured alcohol in it. And I think that the ingredients are good. Do I think it's worth the over $100 price tag? No. I also believe that it works, but I'll be putting it to the test because it's been many years since I've actually tried it. Because I won't go out and spend the money, I'm grateful to get it in this little kit here. This is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Another product that I know is also quite expensive. The aesthetic of Estee Lauder is beautiful, nice, heavy packaging. I think the gold accents are a really nice holiday touch. This is the Resilience Multi-Effect Face and Neck Cream SPF 15. I always love a good product with some SPF in it. This is the Gentle Makeup Remover. I do like it. It is one of the dual phase where you do have to make sure that you shake it up to mix everything. The bottle itself is gorgeous. That midnight blue is so very pretty. It would never take the place of my Clinique, but I have used it and I do like it. The next items that we are getting are face and eye palettes. Look at how beautiful this is. It's not as heavy as I had hoped or anticipated it would be. It does have a red back and they do have the names of the shadows. Now this does say not for individual sale, which means it was created just for this. The entire palette only has 3.7 grams. They're not actually telling you the names of the shadows. They say eyeshadow 1 through 10, that is it. I think this is a great palette for a variety of people, although I don't know how it's going to look on deeper skin tones, considering I don't see any really deep colors with some depth in them. They might be good accents for them. It has a variety of mattes and shimmers. It has been a long time since I have tried Estee Lauder shadows. I used to wear them all the time. So there is a matte and 2 of the shimmers. They swatch beautifully, but again, as I have learned, especially recently, just because something swatches well or doesn't swatch as well really gives no indication of how it's going to perform. This palette is called the Estee Lauder Nudes, by the way. I'm hoping that the other palette does have some deeper tones so that this could be just a supplementary palette. Oh, did I mention that we were doing a look today? I thought it would be a lot more fun to go through this instead of just showing it. I thought it would be fun to try it on and maybe let you know how I like it. This series is also called the Pure Envy, and they have others regularly, not just in holiday kits. Okay, so this one is a little bit deeper, and this is called the Glam. This has a bit of a deeper range. It has some beautiful purples and blues. The only thing it doesn't have is a truly deep matte. But those are the shimmers. They fatched. Oh boy, they swatched fairly well. Last palette is obviously going to be a face palette. This is Bronze, Pink Kiss, and Modern Mercury. And okay, so this I can definitely say would not work for deeper skin tones. They should have given you an option with these that had a nice deep powder in it, because this bronzer is going to be even light for me. And I may be Sicilian, but boy am I a white girl. So that is the bronzer on me. I think it will be a pretty color on me, but that is going to be a joke on anyone with a beautiful deeper skin tone. So listen up, Estee Lauder. That's Bronze Goddess, and that's medium. What? This is Pink Kiss and Modern Mercury. It's more on the cool toned blush. It's very a little bit. Kind of Barbie pink. We're going to try it on and see how it works. And the highlighter is quite pretty. I don't think I've ever tried Estee Lauder highlighters because I think I shied away from the brand before highlighters was even really a thing. You are getting 8.7 grams of product in this, which I think is acceptable. Oh, mama needs more. This is the Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara. I can't believe I remembered all those words. It is a full size. Again, like, this is so lightweight. I expect so much more luxury in their packaging from Estee Lauder. Normally, I would not open a new mascara, but I do want to try it and let you know what I think. It has a very long Christmas tree wand. So, now what I'll do, I'll use one eye with the Estee Lauder primer that I purchased and one eye without so you can see the difference. You are getting 2 lip products and 2 glosses. These are quite pretty, extremely lightweight, but they do have a little baby mirror on the side of it, which I think is nice, but this is definitely not the luxurious feel of the products that I know for lip products. Or Estee Lauder. This is your classic bullet ripstick Oh, I'm going to have fun with the editing on this one. It's an Envious, as I said, it is red. I will not use it or swatch it because I want somebody else to be able to enjoy this beautiful color. It's just not for me, but I do understand why they put it in there. This one is called Knockout Nude, which is going to be much more up my alley. And it is a darker nude, which is also nice. I've always enjoyed Estee Lauder lipsticks. That's a beautiful color. I think it's going to work well on me. Although considering the last lipstick I tried in, which you guys haven't seen yet, boy was I wrong. That's another story. They also gave some coordinating glosses. Now red glosses I don't mind as much, but because I'm giving that one away, I want to include this red gloss so that again, whomever gets it will be able to enjoy both of them together. This is in Tender Trap. And this beautiful color is called Flash Fire. Oh, and it is a brush applicator, which I don't know if I have an opinion about. It was very stiff. I had to loosen it up a bit. I want to show you the two of them together. So here is the gloss, and it will go beautifully with the lipstick. Once I can wear them again outside of this house, I think I'm going to enjoy those a lot. So now you can see the empty case. As I said, it is not as high quality as you might think, but I'm definitely happy to have it. Let's begin with the eyes. I'm using my New Impressions vanity mirror. I'm using my regular old brush thing that is a combination of Lorella Cosmetics and Morphe brushes that I use for this little filming area here, but I also have two new brushes from Refer. They're not new to Refer. Refer is new to me. But I've noticed that they also stain extremely easily, and the only way to get them clean is to actually wash them with a brush cleanser. So far I think I'm liking them. I'm not sure. This is the 13 and the 14. They're both basically for the crease, but one is longer and more tapered. The only thing I've noticed is that I've gotten a couple of little stray fuzzies that stick out and tend to mess things up a little bit. But they had a mega sale, which is the only reason that I would actually purchase them. So from this palette, I'm going to take this cream color and I'm just going to basically set my lids. But actually, I want to put on... Did I bring it with me? No, didn't bring it with me. I was going to use my primer. It's probably here somewhere. Henceforth, just going to use the Morphe M441. There is a white, but I don't want to set it with white. I want to set it with the cream color. The hard thing for me with this mirror is the fact that it's not magnified, and when I do my eyes, I really need a magnifying mirror. I think it'll be good for when I do my base products. What I do love about it is the nice soft light and glow that it gives, and I can see so clearly, except for things being fuzzy because I can't see. Okay, did I actually do anything on my eyes? Well, yes, I did. You just can't see it, obviously because of the color. What I'm not seeing here is a good crease color, even for me. I'm going to take this light tan color here and go in the crease, or more of a transition color. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll find out. This is the Morphe M330. It actually shows up a little bit better than I thought on me. Does anybody have the problem that I have, that one eye you can use a certain technique on, and then the other eye it doesn't like that technique, and you have to completely change it up? This is that eye. For you, it's obviously my right, but this is my left eye. And I don't know whether it's more hooded or something, but this right eye, I can use a more windshield wiper technique. This one doesn't work on. Okay, not bad. I mean, it blended well, but it's a very light color. I think it's going to be a test for the darker colors to see how they blend. I thought I would pull you in even more. That way it makes it a little bit easier in editing, and it's a little bit clearer. It appears this blue is a matte, so let's see. My last blue eye look was a disaster, but let's hope this one is not. I am using my Refer 14. Okay, if it shows up. Let's try a different brush. I'm going to use a little bit more dense brush. I think this is a Moda. Where are you? I'm going to take an angled Luxie brush. Every one of my shadows is going to have blue on it. Every one of my shadows? Every one of my brushes. Okay, now it went on this eye a little bit better. Do you see that? I mean, it's not great, but at least it went on. I don't have any eye primer on. It refuses to go on this eye. And I'm not going to wet it because it's a matte shadow. Oh, but look at how much it just blended away, even on this eye. Okay, I don't recommend the blue one. Let's go with the purple. I can tell you 1000%, this is not the quality of Estee Lauder eyeshadows at all. Going back with the Refer, I'm actually going to use a shimmery purple in the same area. Using a baby Morphe M330, I'm just going on the lower lash line with the darker color, that same purple. You know, for that application, it's very nice. Okay, I got the color to work. I got it on. It wasn't easy, and I just have a lot of expectations out of my eyeshadows. I'm looking forward to using some of the lighter colors next, so maybe one of them won't disappoint me as much. First, actually going to put down that white as a lid color, hoping that it may make the other colors pop. I'm using the Nudes palette. Well, at least that color had some pigment. That's a good thing. I'm going to take the shimmery blue here in the Glam palette, Morphe M166, and let's see what happens with this puppy. With a brush, a flat shader brush, it's very, very subtle. The shade feels so soft, so let's see how it does with my finger. Okay, performs much, much better with a finger. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend brushes with these, or this one at least, unless you want to wet it. Thinking that this is another Moda brush, I'm going to go back into that lighter purple from the Glam. For S&Gs, which do I want to try? I'm going to take the chocolatey color and see if I can add any depth whatsoever. Okay, now that one performed well. That was this color in the Nudes palette. Now it is a little bit shimmery, but not so much that I don't feel comfortable using it in my crease. Oh. Do you guys see what I did? Ever want to beat your head against a rock? Taking a fluffy brush, going into that white color, I just want to diffuse any edges. I'm going to go into this lightest blue in the Glam palette. It is a shimmer. I'm going to attempt to put that in my inner corner. Okay, that's a blue silver and actually worked fairly well. This is a very light shimmer up here in the Glam, one on the end here. Okay, that's actually the perfect brow bone color. And it's not over the top shimmer that it's too much, but it definitely brightens things up. I'm going to go do my eyeliner and such off camera. I'm going to try to make the best of this eye look. I'm back, and I put on some blue eyeliner and a light purple on my waterline, and I will give you my final thoughts on what I think about those products at the end, but I think I got at least a nice look out of it. So on this eye, I am going to put the primer. This is the Estee Lauder, obviously they all are, the little black primer. I haven't tried their black primer before. I'm usually not a fan of black primers, but, you know, I like giving new products a try. This has a slightly curved wand and it's very thin. Well, that's really nice. It didn't clump up at all. It definitely made a visible difference. I'm just going to close my eyes and open them for you, and you can see a difference already. So that's the first time I've used this, and so far I really like the fact that it didn't clump and it wasn't thick, but I do want to see how it makes a mascara work with it. So I'm going to now put this mascara, the Sumptuous Extreme, on top of this because I don't like to wait until this fully dries. So let's see. Okay, that's on the one eye with the primer on top. Again, it did not clump, it didn't splatter, it is not overly wet. It lengthened them immediately, and it didn't make them too thick, so sometimes I like them thicker, but sometimes I like a more natural lash, so that's just something to keep in mind with that. Now let's try it on this eye without the primer and see how it works. Okay, so this is just with the mascara. I don't know if I see a huge difference. I might see a very, very slight difference in the lengthening and a slight difference in the thickening of it, but I don't think it's huge. Although now that I'm looking, this eye looks a little bit more dramatic than this eye with just the regular mascara. It's a nice mascara. I'm definitely going to use it, but I just want to let you know how it was. The only thing, it's a little bit difficult to get into the corners with that wand. With the primer wand, it was very easy to get into the corners of my eyes. And it worked nicely and didn't clump on the lower lash line. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to tell you how it wears or anything like that, but those are my initial thoughts. I definitely like this eye better with the primer. So let's put on this bronzer. I'm going to try a contour brush for a second just to see how a stippling motion on the cheeks is going to work. And it is definitely not a contour at all color for me. That came out backwards, so instead of that, I'm going to use a more fluffy brush. I don't look weird. Here I am using an angled chrome brush again. I think this is the Moda Aesthetic, but you know, don't always quote me on everything. This is actually more of a stippling brush too, but not a contour brush, so. I'm using the L'Oreal Cosmetics, a very fluffy brush, just to see how it looks if you fluff it everywhere. For me and my skin tone, I think this is a very pretty bronzer color. As I said, definitely way too warm to be contour at all. But it did bronze things up quite nicely, so I like it. It went on, it didn't get stuck, it blended very, very nicely, and it even went on with the stippling brush nicely, so you could build it up if you need to. The blush concerns me a little bit because of its color, but let's see. Okay, it's actually not bad at all. Sometimes I surprise myself with the blush colors that I don't think that I'm going to like, and I actually do. It's not overly pigmented, but it definitely shows up, and I think it's pretty. Using my L'Oreal Cosmetics, I'm going to go into this highlighter, which is that pretty gold. I think this can be a very subtle highlighter. For me, I like something a little bit more blingy, but you know, I'm not offended by subtle either because not everybody is like me and wants to be seen from a spaceship. It's actually really, really pretty. It just gives a nice glow. Okay, now let's try the lipstick. I should probably use a lip liner, but I'm not going to go get one. We're just going to go just right in, you know? This is an absolute gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous color on me and my skin tone. I absolutely love it. I can't wait till I can actually wear it, but I think I will be wearing it on camera quite a lot. It's So pretty. Oh, yes. Let's try this gloss. You have to work the stiffness out of the brush. This is quite pigmented, so if you wanted to wear this by itself, you totally could. So this, my friends, is my finished look with my Estee Lauder gift set here. So let me go over the products really quickly and let you know my thoughts. To me, to get the skincare in this kit, I honestly think is the way to go if that's something you're looking for. For $75 to get all those skincare products, especially from Estee Lauder, I think that's a great price for those products. I really do enjoy this cheek palette. This is something that I will use, and I think this is definitely worth paying the $75 to get the whole kit. These two palettes, honestly, I do not think that they are the quality of Estee Lauder shadows. Did I get a pretty look? I'm actually quite happy with it. I think it came out very nice. But do I think you should get the kit for these eyeshadow palettes? No. I'm actually looking forward to really using the nudes a lot because they are sheer and light, and especially with the lighter colors, I think you can do something very quickly and get a very nice look out of it. It's just not going to be super pigmented and super dramatic, which is what I was trying to go for using the Glam palette. The mascara is very nice. It's not anything overly dramatic, but the fact that it doesn't clump, that it does lengthen nicely, and it just gives you that natural lash, if that's something that you're going for, I think that's worth it as well. This is an excellent makeup remover to get, so to get the full size of it in the kit, again, I'm super happy about that. I'm really thinking that these two products are my favorite. Too bad they're not ones that I can really get a lot of use out of. They're so comfortable, and for me the color is beautiful. So as an overall value, do I think that I spent my money well? For the $75 for me, which as I said, right now it's on sale for $60 with any Estee Lauder purchase at all, I think it was absolutely worth it. Some of the products were a little bit disappointing, but for what you're getting, I don't know if it's worth the $455, but it was definitely worth the $75 to me. Now I am curious to know your thoughts about it. I am going to link it below. It will be a magic link, which means I make a little baby commission off of it, so thank you if you use it. It is totally okay if you don't. But again, your thoughts are the most important to me because I love and adore each and every one of you, and you are my reason for doing this, and speaking to you in the comments is the best part of my day, every day. So I want to thank you again. Let me know if you have tried any of these products and what your thoughts are. I love you. Did I say that? Bears repeating. If you can give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I would greatly appreciate that. If you are new and you would love to subscribe, that would be fabulous for you to become part of this family. And of course, whatever part of this world you're in on around, please have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. Just be safe. Just take care of yourselves. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I will see you soon, guys. Bye.